tuning into Radio.
1 hour of the hottest tracks and coolest mashups of the moment. The best music.
Feel the freshness.
You're now listening to the best music.
Get ready. It's incoming.
It's time.
Like this week, apparently, welcome again to another conversation with me. My name is Iriton Longoria on Let's Pop with Iriton. Always talking about redefining conversation. We redefine ourselves as you redefine Africa. But welcome to the Black Watch Fire Radio Network, media of the 21st century. I hope you had a glamorous, fabulous, productive, or basically restful weekend. Again, welcome to the show, and remember, download our app on the Google Play Store. Stream on www.blackwatchfireradionetwork.com for amazing healthy supplement. Get yourself some beetroot, aloe cucumber soup for the ladies, shea butter if you're on that hair goods journey. Our website is actually where you should definitely be at right now. Remember, you definitely can download our app on the Google Play Store. It's super free if you're using the Android device. Also, if you're using the computer or the iPhone, just stream on www.blackwatchfireradionetwork.com for amazing healthy supplements, apparel, clothing with the Black Watch Fire Radio logo on it. But before we move forward with the conversation and with our guests in the building, remember, I will definitely share a few of the supplements we do have for you to give you an understanding of what you should definitely be expecting right away on our website.
Beetroot, nature's powerhouse. Packed with vitamins, antioxidants and nitrates, it's known to support heart health, boost stamina and improve blood circulation. Our beetroot is naturally grown and harvested at peak ripeness. The roots are cleaned, dried and finely ground to preserve their rich nutritional content, giving you all the benefits in one pure form. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder to your juice, smoothie or water, or take it in capsule form as recommended by your healthcare provider. Beetroot helps enhance endurance, lower blood pressure and keep you feeling energized and balanced all day. Fuel your body with the natural power of beetroot. Stay strong, stay healthy. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
For only $20.90. Also, if you want some apparel clothing, we have hoodies, spinning hats, dad hats, sandals and bags right now with the Black Hot Fire Radio logo on it. But I'm sending you so much love and light. Remember, you are the change you need to see in the world. And welcome again to another redefining conversation with me. For the ones who are joining us right away, my name is Iruton Longoria on Let's Talk with Iruton, where we do have redefining conversation. Today I have a guest in the building. We'll be talking about politics, everything to do with anything that is motivating and uplifting, and basically to hear his perspective on politics mostly, and basically life. And also we had a conversation about the boy child. You're telling me about life is not easy.
Life is not easy
for the boys, for the men.
Exactly, for broke boys.
Oh, it's broke boys.
Broke boys, not all boys.
Not all boys.
Yeah.
But how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm fabulous.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us about who you are and if you like what you're really passionate about before we get to the conversation of the day.
Oh, my name is Capry.
Camera is there.
Oh, my name is Capry.
Yeah.
I do DJ and hyping thing.
Okay. Are you passionate about that?
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you discover that you're passionate about that?
Back in high school, when I was in Form 1,
Right.
I used to be, in Form 2, I used to be our entertainment prefect.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where people started telling me, like, bro, you can do this better. You can be another good MC, you can be another good DJ. And I was like, let me try to do it.
Right.
And finally, thank God, right now, I'm doing it, and I'm not complaining.
Is it like a freestyle to do on it? Can you do a freestyle or something like that?
I wasn't ready for that. Maybe next time.
That's alrighty. I
Yep.
hope you had a good weekend.
I had a good weekend. What about you, maybe?
I did have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Capri.
I had a good weekend, but I've been going through a lot, But I can just say I have a good weekend.
Okay,
I had a good
actually,
weekend.
let's start with that perspective on. You're saying life is not easy for.
Broke boys.
Expand on that, please.
Yep. There's this mentality, girls nowadays have that once a man doesn't give you money, that man doesn't love you at all.
Once a man,
He don't give you money, he doesn't love you at all.
if a man doesn't give you money, he doesn't love you.
Yeah.
You disagree with that?
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Because you can find a person, there's a man, maybe it's totally broke. You
Okay.
don't have that money, you see. And let me talk in our country, baby. In
Okay.
Kenya, so many guys, they look a man who got some good moolah,
Okay.
cash.
That's what they actually really see at
Yeah,
first.
once maybe you chat with her, she's like, are you going to take me for a dinner? And maybe when you're going to take her for a dinner, it's going to cost more than even 3,000 to 4,000.
Okay.
So when you try to tell her, like, you can just come and chill with me in my bed sitter. She's like, man, what are you going to have in a bed sitter? That's
Okay.
for a weekend, ugali. I'm like, I'm broke right now. You just come, then
Yeah.
we'll talk. But I can just say, like, broke man, we're going through a lot.
Really?
Yeah, very, very.
Expert. Continue. I'm listening.
So what I'd like to say is, right now
You don't have to have money to
today,
be in a relationship, or actually do not date if you don't have money.
maybe live like money brings love. That's first.
Yeah, you're telling me that. Like,
Yeah.
money brings love.
Money brings love.
And I
And you are
disagree
saying
with
like,
that.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you from Kenya?
For sure. 100%.
Yeah. So right now, for you to start dating,
Yeah.
you must be financial stable. You get. There's a lot of things girls need outside there, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah?
Girls need vacation. They need that. There's this peer pressure by the outside there.
Okay.
Yeah, babe, my friend, my friend, the other day they went to coast. They enjoyed summertime, and you never took me. For real, you get.
Right.
So she's like, babe, and what about you? Are you going to take me somewhere else? You're like, babe, and totally, she understands that you don't have that money.
She knows you don't
she knows
have
you don't
the
have
money,
that money.
right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but she's like, you can't even take me for a date, even in restaurants, to have a dinner or what.
Right.
Yeah. So when you try to explain to her, like, right now I'm broke. Maybe when you come in my place, we have food like this normal food.
They don't want
She'll
to
be
have
like,
dinner at the
yeah,
house.
she don't want to listen to that. So you'll find yourself like you're going to lose that girl because you don't have money.
And you really love her.
Yeah, you really love her, but the girl, she loves your money. Or, yeah, that's all, she loves your money. But when you don't have money, she'll be like, what am I loving this guy and she don't have even that money to take me for out, to dress me.
Right. So that's your perspective on the fact that True
Yeah.
love brings money.
True love, and you are telling me like no.
So tell me
You know,
about that.
let
Because
me
I
tell-
feel
let me
like
tell
if you
you.
have a girl who loves you for your money, she just loves you for the money.
Yeah, you know, at some point you'll
And we do have rainy days. So what happens when the rainy day comes? She's gonna leave you.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's why I disagree with that.
You know, most of the time, at some point you
No,
can.
I agree with the fact that there are women who actually will love you for the money.
For
That's
the money.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
But I also believe you can find true love. From a perspective that not all women will love you for the money. They'll love you for the fact that you're really consistent and you have a goal and a vision and you're working towards it. And at least you can fend for them
there's another version of gas called
if you
Kienyeji.
literally marry her.
So there's this version of gas called Kienyeji.
Okay.
Those are the girls who can love you maybe if you don't have anything.
What do you mean
get?
by that? That's
Kienyeji is a
fine.
girl who maybe she doesn't have that too much budget. Like
Well,
she can
if
ask
you
you
call
for a
them that.
dinner date, she can ask you for a trip, she can ask you for a summertime. What that girl just needs is you to pay the motorbike guy to drop her at your place, have fun, eat that food you have made, any food, but then they can take any food.
What do you mean any food?
I like I don't know I don't know how I can call this name. I don't know the other name of Kenyeji.
Mm-hmm.
But Kenyeji girl is that girl. She's ready for everything.
Anything.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
So once she loves you,
Mhm.
she's just there to love you, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she don't care maybe what you're going to cook for her, what you've prepared for her.
Mhm.
She's there because she loves you. You get like even if you're going to give her just only water with sugar, she'll be fine. Like,
Really?
oh my love, I love you. I love this drink, and it's just water and sugar. So that's the Kenyan version. And then there's this real
that's
version
not
of
true.
gas.
What do you mean? I'm so sorry.
You know what
Water and
God created
sugar?
us all? You know what God created us all? Alipea kila mtu alipewa na mtu wake.
I agree.
Yeah, the problem with us is like we want to approach the girls
Uh-huh.
who they're not our standard. You get?
With men.
Yeah, like
problem
you
with
can't.
men.
Pardon?
The problem with men.
Yeah, the problem with men.
Uh-huh.
right?
They want
You
to
ca-
approach women who are not in their standards.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can see a girl, she's very beautiful, she's very brown,
Right.
she looks awesome, and you're like, I love this girl.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy outside there, there's another man with Mercedes Benz.
Right.
He's just did the same thing. You with your only Android phone. You see that beautiful
What's wrong with the
guy.
Android phone? It's a good phone.
I can say that because this is the only thing, this is the only expensive thing I can have. I have right now.
Okay, your phone.
The Android phone, yeah, which I can show the girl that this is my phone.
Mm-hmm.
While other men they show this is my car keys, this
Right.
is my office. Right now, me I can show girl this is my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest maybe we have to go with that to my place.
Right.
So you get. So there's these two different men. You get
Uh-huh.
a broke man and a guy who have money. You
Okay.
get. And both of us were seeing one girl, and she's very beautiful. you
Okay.
know.
Uh-huh.
The problem why I say like money brings love.
Uh-huh.
Like 80% of Kenyan girls, they totally believe like if I know you to give them money,
Okay.
they don't love them. You get.
Okay.
So you have approached that girl. Yeah, so you're like,
I don't love them because I'm not giving them shit.
Hello, Mr. Yourself. How you doing?
Going on. You don't love them, okay? Then I don't love you then. Goodbye.
Bye, right? I agree. That's what I was telling you, Capry. You don't have to crush yourself.
Yeah,
don't
okay.
have
I don't
to
have the
pressure
pressure. You know the
yourself.
problem is what if you
Yeah.
have got a girl, she's beautiful, she's very, very, very beautiful. You have
Yeah.
approached her, and some of girls always understand that she's like, okay, it's fine, I do love you, but the days continue to come because the girl is with another guy.
You meet her with another guy.
Yeah, my girlfriend. Now she's my girlfriend. She's very beautiful. She got everything.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
She have understood me like, this girl she don't have money, whatever, but I'm just trying to love.
You choose to love her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she might come across with the guy I'm talking about, the Mercedes guy, you know.
Yeah.
And I always believe maybe when you feel like you are good or what, there's someone who is twice better than you. You get.
That is true.
Yeah.
I
Once when
agree.
you are very beautiful, there's someone who is thrice beautiful than you. You get?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always say like these guys love people with money, but the problem is she can meet that guy. Maybe we are even the same age. You know, right now you can find any person, even younger people.
Of
than
course.
right now,
Yes. It's true.
Yeah, she can meet with that guy. She can meet that guy, very cute, has money,
Mm-hmm.
drive good car,
Mm-hmm.
spoil her. you know, and many times nigga will spoil them. You get like you just found a nigga. She just took the number and she's like, let me send you something to like supper. She sent the girl like 5K.
Right.
You've never even given that girl. Me, I've never even given that girl something like given 50 bob or 100 bob.
Right.
But this guy, you have already sent the girl like, you can have you can go and have supper. You have already said like 2,000. You see.
Right.
And girls totally love the person who always show that
they can take care of them.
exactly.
Right.
Okay. So the girl should be like, you know this guy, she's taking me for a dinner date, she's giving me money, she's spoiling me.
Yeah.
Okay. She's now starting from a budget. But I have this other guy, he's just my boyfriend, he's just there. We just have the main thing maybe you can do with him is just to tell each other, you know, I love you, baby, you know, you know. And maybe they discuss with this guy about business, you know, about investment. So it's not that I don't like maybe business or not, but I don't have that money.
Not
so.
yet.
Yep.
Not yet.
So you'll find there's that girl. The love will start fade, by the way. The love
From you?
Yeah, from me.
She's gonna fall out of love.
She's
Fall out of love.
totally she's going to dedicate herself to this other guy who was mine.
Right.
Because I totally believe everybody wants best future you get.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a good life.
So she'll be like, I can have dreams.
Yeah.
I want to have this and this and this and this.
And the other
at
guy can
particular
fight
age.
for it.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
you have to understand, if you're a guy with a vision, if you're a guy who knows where you're going, you don't need to be in a relationship whilst you're young. Build whatever you have to build for yourself.
Yeah.
When you're ready,
Yeah.
you're gonna attract the lady you feel is fit to share your life with.
But I might
You don't pressure yourself because of the people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that I'm pressuring myself, but you might come across the girl I've been with.
And you really like them.
Yeah, and you really like, you're like, I know this girl maybe tomorrow I'm not going to be with her again. This is the only time I have with this girl.
Okay.
You get like, let me try.
You try?
You try, things go
Give
well.
me, that's your experience. Can you give me an experience?
Yep.
Can you please give me an experience
Or maybe
where you felt like you need to be in a relationship and you know maybe you cannot take care of this girl?
okay. Let me talk about my life in the past. I had a girlfriend again.
Okay.
Yep. And I was my girlfriend. We dated for more than 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
We've been there together. At that time we were back in Europe, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And love was there. We used to have each other. going for nature walk, you know. At that
Nature
time we don't
walk.
have car. We just
Going
have
to
to
the
walk.
park.
Yeah, street forest, where. So we love each other so much.
Okay.
And at that time I was in.
Wow, you was in love at 18? 17 years old? How you the aren't you like 21? You was in love with someone? 18? Wow, that's a different life than me. Love. Okay, go ahead.
What's wrong with that?
We love each
No,
other.
no, I'm not saying anything wrong with it, John. For me at 18, it was too many women. I wasn't in love.
Right.
I love.
You're something else.
I love. Yeah, that's something else. I wasn't trying to be stuck with no one broad at 18. No, go ahead.
Okay.
He's a better man than me. There's too many women at that age.
The problem is, at that time maybe you might find yourself, you're not the one who's going to approach the girls. Even the girls, they can approach you. Maybe,
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe a girl approaches you, she'll be like, I love you. So I was with my girlfriend for good 4 years. And she was the one who approached
A girl you didn't know approach you and say, I love you. What kind of nut is this?
I felt like I'm going to marry that girl.
Oh, you thought you were gonna marry
man,
her.
I was like, this is my future life, you know. This is my future life. So, the problem started where she joined campus.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another time, you know, I did my short course, the DJ course, so
Yeah.
I never joined the campus.
Yes.
So that's where the problem started, by the way. She joined the campus. She met different men. She met different boys. She met different friends.
Yeah.
People got good money.
Right.
You get people know how to spoil her. Like she even come to realize that me and my guy we have been not dating. That was not true love.
Right.
Because right now I can see this guy is spoiling me like, baby, have you had breakfast? No. Let me send you something so that you can drink tea. And me, I was like,
She got exposed. She got exposed before men with finances every time.
Yeah.
I know how that is. I would tell Joby my story.
Yeah.
When I was 16, I always remember this. I was 16,
Yes.
and I tried to talk to this young lady, right?
Yeah.
And she said, Keith, you're 16. I said, damn, ain't you 16? What you talking about?
Right.
Keith, you don't got no car. A car? I'm 16. What are you talking about? So,
Yeah.
boy, I know she was dating this guy. He's like 24. You're like, he pulled up right. He was at the bus stop. He pulled up right. And I said, and so he honked the horn, and so she got in the car. I said, hey, did your parents know you're dating a full-grown man?
Right.
It's a grown man.
Right.
Your parents allow you to date a grown man? He said, Keith, you're just a boy. I'm like, a boy. So I knew from then on, he said, I had to have shit.
Right.
So
Right.
next year I had a nice car and a nice everything, and all the girls came to me. I don't chase no women. You
Right.
chase success, Capri. So
Yeah.
that same girl who dissed me, who said she wanted nothing to do with me, came back and you look, oh Keith, you got it going on, you got a nice car. I said, get away from me, shorty, you use goods, get on out of here. It was so good. It was so good to treat her like shit every time. I felt good. Like, get your ass out of here. We're going Capri.
Right.
So the problem began where she joined the campus, by the way.
Right.
And that's where she met different people. People got good money.
Yeah.
You know? And otherwise she was like, she thought that maybe I could never even come to make it in life, you get?
Right.
So she was like, so the things started falling apart, you know? Right now she's got someone who is spoiling her, by the way.
Right now?
Yeah, you can have take this money, you can have it for breakfast.
Yeah.
Have you take lunch? Not really. Let me take you for a lunch. Hey, so you see? And me, I'm just there. Hello, baby. How is your day? How are you doing? I miss you. I love you. Have a nice day. I'm not saying anything.
Hey, in the world, yeah, but see what this is? You got Shamani. This guy's being Shamani.
Yeah.
You got Shamani that her boyfriend at college. You got Shamani, Capri. You got no money. I love you. I just want to talk to you. She getting tea and breakfast, like every time going out, having all kinds of sushis. She can't deal with your no budget ass.
Right.
So just like that. At that time I was very rich in love, by the way, but not financially. By the
Okay.
yeah. So
That's right. That's
Right.
Capri. That's the wrong kind of rich. Rich in love don't work with women, Capri. Go ahead.
Because kid at that time I had no money. So the main thing maybe
No.
the good thing I
I've
can
been
tell
there.
her is just to tell her I love you.
Right.
And take her for a nature
I
walk
know.
using our legs,
That-
not
that-
car.
Take her for a nature walk. She,
Yeah.
in her mind, you think in her mind, she said, this old low budget ass Negro nature walk. What kind of bullshit? She said, what kind of bullshit is this?
You know something? I'm taking this girl for a nature walk using my own legs. She's using her legs, by the way. And there's a guy there who is taking her for a drive.
Right.
Yeah, you get? Like, baby, get inside my Mercedes.
Right.
Baby, get inside my car. You can go
That's right.
drive and just...
That's right. Let Capri walk by himself through nature. I'm going in the car.
Yeah, we are using our own legs, but someone is using a car.
Right.
You see, that's big competition, by the way.
Right.
You know? So things started falling apart. The other time I used to call her, hey baby, morning. She was like, morning too. How you doing? Fine. So you get, have you had lunch?
And all short.
Yeah, she was very short.
She get all short with you.
No, she started getting love to this other guy, not me now, you get?
I'm fine.
So she's like, you have never even taken me for a date. And I'm like, baby, you know very well I'm broke. I don't have that money. Where do you want me to take you? Maybe I'm able to buy you fruits.
Right.
Banana, mango. But I can't buy you KFC. okay, someone there is putting KFC,
Right.
pizza.
You buy
I don't think I had pizza once in a year.
You definitely getting some money.
Yeah, you see, Kate, I don't say maybe me I had pizza once in a year.
Right.
But this guy is pulling out like, you just tell me what you want. You want pizza
Yeah.
right now? You can have pizza at lunchtime. You can have pizza at maybe night hours. Anytime you want pizza, you can have it. But me, maybe about pizza, I have to save myself. We have to.
You gotta save.
Yeah, we have to agree. Like, I'll take you maybe
Right.
next 1 month to come.
You can get us some plantains. Like I don't want no damn plantains.
Other time was broke. So like,
Plantains are so nice, Mr. Newsom.
so it was like, maybe if you need pizza, let us sit down, let us create a day, you know. I'm
Right.
creating a day because of pizza, something that is not even worth more than 1,000.
Right.
You see? So like, let me give myself 2 months, I know I'll be getting some good money, then I'll take you for a
Wow,
pizza.
right.
And is this someone there who is taking her for a pizza anytime, any
Anytime.
day? Yeah, you get.
Yes.
So that girl, she started fading. The love started fading.
Mm.
She was like, you know, you can't even take me for a dinner. I was like, baby, you understand very well. You understand you don't have that money. You understand even my background.
Right.
You know? So
right.
like, yeah, I understand you, but you know you don't understand me.
Oh.
That's the two different things you get.
Okay.
I want her to understand me, but I don't want to understand her.
You really love her.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
He understood you. She understood that you were broke.
She was like, bro, you have to run. You have to run, huh? You get? So I was like, it's okay. I'll create a day, then I'll do that, you know. And there's a time I told my sister to give me something. I told my brother to give me
Really?
something just because of pizza, by the way.
For real.
She asked for a pizza, man.
See that real story.
Yeah, it's a good story, by the way. I don't think she was in a long holiday. She's
Just
a
to
freshman.
get a pizza.
She's a first year, so I told my sister, like, sis, you know, I got some money into problems. Can you kindly send me like 500? And she was like, bro, tell me what's going on. I'm like, you don't worry, just give me money first. They was like, bro, do you have something to send me? Then they said, it's something funny. They sent me money to get pizza, but not fair. You get
Oh my god.
transportation, no?
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I have money for pizza, but I don't know means of transport. What are we going to use? Maybe to go there. Or are we going to walk? It is a distance now.
Now you got no way. Now you got no ride to get to the pizza.
I forgot to tell my sister I have to send me something extra so that it can maybe I can use it for transportation. I take that girl for a pizza, and when I was in that pizza place, by the way, I realized that I don't have money. You
So
know,
what
the money that I had, I've already paid for the pizza.
So what happened?
So she was like, no, now baby, you have already had the pizza, so you have to go back home.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, wait, let me do some money.
But she was still like in school with this other guy.
Yeah.
So you were literally trying to like bring her back.
Yeah. She was
Okay.
in a long holiday.
Yeah.
So at that time, she don't know that I don't have that money.
See all the stuff you do for Capri men do for love. Women don't give a shit about your feelings.
And I was
Love,
like-
I
I
want
was
the
like
money
my
where they
best.
can
I
get.
was like
You
my
better
best
look.
with that guy.
Women are brutal, Capri. I told my son, you better learn that. Women are brutal.
No.
I was trying my best,
I
my best
believe
kid to
before you move
defend my
forward,
place.
I believe the right woman will just be patient with you and love you.
Yeah.
They're
But-
there,
yeah.
but they're like hidden gems.
Man, you get?
Yeah.
So at that time I went broke, and she was like,
Oh,
"I'll
no.
go back home." I was like, let me try to talk with my friends. I'm about to discuss with them something. Then you're going back, and she came to realize that I don't have money. Then she'll be like, I'll pay for the transport.
For real.
Yeah. So we get home. She was like, "You've just bought me a pizza, but finally you don't have even money for maybe fare you get."
Yes, I get it.
Then I was like, babe, but you know, you understand. But deep down, the other guy with money is the one even paying the fare for me.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, you know, I'm here with a broke boy and we don't have
Really?
money.
He
You
knows
took me
sends
for a
money
pizza, yeah, so
for
send me something to
transportation.
take him back
See,
home.
that ain't even good. She didn't appreciate the pizza. Already she's talking about you all broke, you ain't got no money, and take me home. She already offered you all the money you went into debt, but you're paying your sister to get her the pizza. She's already past that. That's right. The pizza's in my stomach. Now what else can you do for me? I said, you better get your punk ass about my damn.
Oh my god. How you doing, you know, Mosquito? Good afternoon. So your perspective is true love, money buys
But
true love.
yeah, because but finally
That's
she came
what
and
he
told me.
says.
She came and told me like, you
Money's
know,
agreeing with that.
yeah, Shimon, you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, she came and told me like, you know, so I've come and realize that you are not able to stand for my budget, you get. Then at that time I was like, yes, of course, because I don't have to. Like, I'm able. If I could say that I'm able, she'd be like, okay, give me 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
So I like, and at that time I was very, very broke. So she told me like, I have an option here.
Okay. She has
I have
an option.
another guy. Yeah. Now she has the option.
Okay, that's what she told
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yeah. Like I want you
This
guys to
is
be
getting
two.
interesting.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah.
So like, how? How are you going to be two? You're going to date us two?
Capri, understand. Women always have 3 or 4 penises on deck. Understand this. Understand they always got 3 or 4 men standing by. Always understand that.
And that time I was broke. I was
Really?
even to sell my mobile phone so that I can maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
You were really in love.
So I was like, yeah, I was
Oh my
really in love.
gosh.
Like she was my everything.
Dang.
Wow.
He about to spend, he
She was my
about to
first
sell
love.
his mobile.
She was my first love kid. You get having a light skinned girl. Your first love is a light skinned girl. You are
I
like,
like it.
you are like,
I told you. See,
you have to come
his
and
mind's
meet my girlfriend.
already effed up. His mind's already effed up with the colorism. Because he's a light-skinned guy.
Yeah, you know,
So now,
you know I'm black. You know I'm black. And
so
You
now,
want
you
equilibrium.
want to
Understand, I
throw
used to
your
be like
underwear, your socks, and everything else for the light-skinned guy.
You notice something funny. At that time, I used to believe like light skin girls are very, very expensive. You get. So maybe when you have one, people will respect you. Like, is that your girlfriend? Yeah, she's just my girlfriend by the name.
Right.
Yeah, you get. So she told me like, you know, here I have option. You have to be two.
What did
And I
you
was
say?
like, no. I can't allow that.
Okay.
So she was like, if you're not allowed that, you can go. And I was like, I'm not going. I love you. And she was like, you love me, so what are you going to provide here? I want to do you a favor. I want to do you a favor.
Right.
You're going to be two. I'm not going to tell you to give me something, money or whatever.
Wow.
I'm going to tell this other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but you just be there to show me love, to take care of me, check
Really?
up on me. Then I called myself for a meeting and I was like, I think so, yeah. I have to agree with that.
Stop. This really happened?
Yeah, because you don't want to lose that guy. You don't want to.
You
don't want to lose that.
know what really happened. He tell you he's a simp. He tell you simping. He's not gonna tell you. He knows it's true. This is some simp shit. There's no way some woman gonna tell me, hey, you know, I got all these other men and I just keep you on the side.
Right.
What? Who are you talking to? Hey, Capri. He was disrespecting you in your face.
Yeah,
In your face.
So
I agree
disrespecting
with
me, but
that.
the problem was I don't have other girl to approach. You get? I tried and I tried and I tried. Every girl got banned. You get?
Right.
So she was the only girl. She was the only girl there, by the way. Yeah, so she could understand me at that time.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, and I had to agree with that because she told me like, do you have a car? No, but this guy has car. Do you have money? I'm trying, but this guy's not trying.
He has it.
He has it. So I was like, okay.
And his family.
Wow.
And at that time I was so much stressed up because I don't want to lose that girl. And something was going down my mind.
Capri, let me tell you. You already lost her. She was never yours. Okay, let me teach you something, Capri. Wait, Capri. Your father should have told me. Let me teach you this right now, Capri. Let me teach you something right now.
Yes.
You never own a woman, ever. I don't care if you're married to her. You never own a woman, ever. Because women always have other options.
True.
And women, you never own her. And don't ever assume. And don't ever assume that you own her. I'm telling you now. That's why I was never, people get mad. I'm never jealous. I never assume I own you because, you know, you do whatever you're going to do. So always understand, you never own a woman. You know, you're there.
Yeah.
If she's going to be around you for that short time, enjoy her. Okay? When she starts acting crazy like the one you had, you're supposed to bend show her ass the damn door.
Yeah,
Get your ass out of here.
And you know,
But now you know better.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's something funny. The boyfriend was someone's the husband.
What?
Yeah, like I guess he had like one kid or I don't know 2 kids. Yeah,
Okay. He was married?
Yeah, he was married.
Right.
But how can that girl love that guy who is married? And
Because he's financially
exactly.
stable.
That's why I say money loves bring money.
Love doesn't bring money. Money doesn't bring love. Money, that's not love. That's not love, Capri. That's called dependence.
In fact, I seek advice from my
women want to be taken care of, be secure. That's not love.
Other time I wasn't.
You're cutting off, Mr. Newsom. That was transactional for her, literally.
So I sat down and I was like, I'm totally wasting my time. Yeah, you get?
Yeah.
Because even I started to see the girl, hey, she's now glowing.
Right.
She's becoming beautiful. It's like this other guy is holding her very well.
So that happens when a man takes care of a girl.
Even if some place, the one who taking me for a hug, by the way. She was like, yeah, we are going to close the school maybe 1 week to come. I'll come and take you for a lunch.
Did you say yes?
At that time, yeah, I was like, yes. Because because even I want that date, by the way. Yeah. So I was broke.
Hey family, this is called called sympology.
Even reaches an extent where she can even call that man when I'm there.
Oh my god.
You get? Even she can ask for more money to spend on me, you get?
Right.
So I was like, no need for me to complain. I was like, yeah, tell her. So that man was like our husband.
Right.
You get? Yeah. So tell your husband.
You became the gigolo, Capri. You became the side Negro. You became the gigolo.
For real. And it's just
Gigolos get lonely too.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Newsom.
because I was trying to approach this other girls, and at that time thing was very difficult.
Right.
Every girl need money.
I agree.
Yeah,
I believe women love to be taken care of. If they say you have potential, I believe there are women out there who will be faithful
but
to
the
you.
problem, with girls,
with
you know the problem with girls, by the way,
what is it?
Yeah, the girls, maybe a girl can have babas who is at the age of maybe 48 years. He has everything. He has car.
I think that's a okay man.
Yeah. He has car. He has everything. But you forgot that man, when he was young, maybe that man was he was in 19 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
He never had those things.
Yeah.
You know? So you have to believe on me and you have to trust me. Or I don't know that girl so that I don't have future.
Not really. You're really
She was like, hey,
you're
with
so
you,
young,
we are going to eat clothes in that house, no food.
You're so young, you're literally on your journey.
Yeah.
So don't pressure
I
yourself.
hate to give up, baby.
Yeah.
I hate to give up. And the moment they told her, like, I've just decided to give up, she was like, that's good, man. That's very good. I was even to tell you that. So at that time, I've been forcing myself to that girl. But she was like, nigga,
she told us that. She told us that it's good to give up.
even the time I quit, the time I gave up, she was the one to advise me.
Oh my god.
Like, you have to look for her money. You have to
look for money.
Yeah, so she was like, right now, Capri thinks it's very hard.
Which is a fact.
Yeah, to maintain girl without money is very hard. Then I was
As a
like,
man,
yeah,
yes.
I can't agree with you. I became lonely.
Okay. You did?
I got a
Hey,
I remember that time my mom was like,
learn this, Capri.
Yes.
Romance without finance is a goddamn nuisance. Okay?
Ooh, I like that.
Romance without finance is goddamn nuisance.
Exactly.
100%.
So I came to realize that actually I'm not in the right position. I'm not chasing the right guy. I gave up. I was like, let me look for someone else.
No.
And at that time,
Don't look for someone else.
I was trying to revenge.
Work on yourself.
I was trying to revenge, but I had to realize, like, for me to do revenge, I need to have even that money. I'm not going to do revenge.
How you doing revenge? She's the one telling you to go.
Yeah.
You can't revenge a woman who tells you to go and get out.
He was heartbroken.
I was like, at that time I was very broke. I don't got no money at that time, by the way. So I was like, let me try to look for someone else where I can show this other girl. Even I have here my girlfriend, I have my new girlfriend, but thing was very hard. I never had money at that time, so I had to chill. Just to I can realize, like, love is all about money.
Not really,
Up to now, yeah.
As a man, you have to be financially stable, so you work for yourself, choose success, and women will definitely.
And because you know, guys, they're not wrong to request for a date or what. They deserve that, you get. They deserve that. So I came to realize that I can't be just there with the girls making story, not taking her for a date, while our friends are being taken for a date,
right?
Vacation,
okay.
You see, so I'm just there like, baby, when are you going to come? Me and mom, you just find me at the bed. Yeah.
Let's just chill at home.
Yeah. what are we going to have? Maybe we're going to cook maybe ugali and meat. So can you give me 50 bob so that you can add, so that you can have meat that costs 100 bob?
It's like we do have the mosquito
Yeah, money
saying,
brings luck.
in return you get. If you don't get, then forget about it. Capri you get.
I get.
You never own a woman. How are you doing, General
Even me
Mosquito?
even me right now, when I see a girl like, you look cute, nigga, I love you, I'm like, man, no, I'm okay.
You say no to
Yeah,
that.
because I feel like you want to take me back where I was. You get it. Girls that are very, very expensive.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Right.
very, very expensive.
That's a fact.
Once you're going to show a girl that you have money, you're going to spend on her.
They
She'll
will
love you.
Actually, I believe sometimes men showcase a different lifestyle.
That's not
to
love.
get the girl.
Yes, some even hate to brag. Some have to brag. By
and
the way.
actually it's not it. But I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
also some women they will love the real you. Mostly if you have potential in regards to you have a vision and you're working towards something.
But
Women love a man with a vision. Some will stick with you.
You know,
honestly.
I believe once a woman just to love
Some
someone
will
is
stick
broke,
with
that
you.
girl, she's very, very maybe desperate.
No, I disagree. Oh my gosh.
Or maybe there's two options here. Once a girl chooses to love a broke boy, that girl, she's very, very desperate. Or maybe that girl has good money.
No, or she's ugly.
Yeah, or she's ugly.
Oh my
She's ugly.
God.
Call them kienyeji.
We can say that.
Yeah,
No.
but like I said, because maybe how can someone love someone who don't have? How can a girl love
She's
someone?
Because they
she's
belong
ugly, or
in
she's ugly, or she's fat.
Maybe she's ugly. Her budget is very cheap. Maybe per day she just need $1 and she'll be fine.
Really
There you go.
Yeah, just take me for a give me chapati, 2 chapatis and beans, I'll be fine. You get
You don't want no chapati. Hey, you ain't getting nobody that offer. They want no chapati and beans. They want sushi and all kind of exotic shit. They don't want your chapati and steak and beans.
something funny, kid.
They want mac and cheese.
But you know something, you want something funny, not something funny. This is something.
Real life
We're not come from same background. You get
Okay, with the
people.
girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
with
are,
anybody.
yeah.
That is so true.
You can find a boy we are same age with him, but he's coming from a rich family.
That
you
is
get?
true, yeah.
He's being spoiled by maybe his parents
Yeah.
or maybe
Parents.
Of course.
Yeah, and me, I'm here. Maybe I'm the one. I have it. Maybe at the end of the month, I have to tell my mom, "Hey, mama, let me send you 2,000 so that maybe
Right.
you can have something."
I
And there's
understand.
there's someone maybe is like, "Mom, send me like 10,000. Send me
Yes.
like yeah."
That is true.
You get so. We are not the same, by the way.
That's a fact.
We are the same age, but we're not the same.
Mm.
Yeah, me, I'm grinding to get that money.
Mm.
This friend of me, his parents, his family, they're grinding for him.
Yeah, but you know still where you come from does not define where you're going. So it doesn't really matter.
But guys, they
Even-
don't see that.
I
Guys, they don't
understand
see
that. I understand that.
You know, right now, guys, they can judge you. Maybe like right now, right now you can find a girl. She'll be like, "Do you think you're going to have kind future?"
That's the first thing they are gonna ask you
Yeah.
when they are having
Because
a conversation
she judged
with
me
you.
right now.
Right.
She don't think about the future.
They're judging you according to your current
Yeah,
circumstances.
this guy. I don't think they can manage to have a kind future.
Mm.
Do you think you can be able to care for me and kids in future? No. So she
But the
just
sad fact that it's true, Capri, is
Yeah.
women. Listen, if they choose the wrong man, they can end up broke with a
Yeah.
messed up life.
That is true. Yeah, that's a fact. It actually makes sense, and also,
Yeah.
I believe there are women out there who will ride and die with you,
True.
or for you. Definitely, they're there.
Like maybe
They're few, but they're there.
yeah, there are few, but I don't think so. Maybe they're in Kenya. Maybe in America. Maybe.
Oh no! Let me tell you something, Capri.
In Kenya, things
Let me
are
tell
totally
you.
different.
Let me tell you something, Capri. It's a lot harder. And America is the beginning of all this shit you see happening out in Africa with women.
God.
That's why they say African women become westernized.
They're
So
very,
no,
very different.
it's worse in America.
You know
That's why they say
Yeah.
African women becoming westernized. Go ahead.
Kid in Africa, not even in Kenya, kid in Africa, 80% of girls, they totally believe that a man who can spoil them is their real future husband, you get? And it's true, by the way. You know, once maybe at my age right now, we can take a girl for a out vacation. That girl she can be like, this guy has future, baby. if at this time he can take me for a date, buy me lunch, buy me clothes, take me for a vacation.
And that's why it's so hard to get a 20-year-old or late 20-year-old get married to like the same age. It doesn't work like that. You know?
Yes.
And it's okay. Maybe right now, maybe if you're in your early 20s,
Yeah.
maybe your wife is like 18 years old or 15.
But now I can say like that used
Don't
to
be
be
in a
our
rush.
parents
Don't
our
be in a
parents
rush.
mentality right now we are very broke. If we are in a position where like you can find a boy, you can agree to date with a lady who's maybe even 25 years and above,
older
just
than
because
them.
of-
This what you should do, Capri.
Right.
Yes.
The 20s you should work on yourself.
Yeah.
And worry about dating when you're in your 30s. You got your 20s.
I told you.
Don't worry about dating no woman. In your 20s, you're supposed to be getting your weight up.
But,
Alright?
but the problem, Keith,
Them-
the problem is
What?
this something I can say is not even peer pressure, or I don't know what I can say. You can find a boy you are same age with him,
It doesn't really
but
matter.
he's enjoying life. He's like, bro, let me go and meet with my girlfriend. Bro, let me go and take my girl. So you're like there, and who am I going to meet? My house.
Right.
You get, so you're like, hey, I'm trying to look for someone I can brag, like, let me go and look for my wife. Yes.
What's your perspective, Mr. Newsom, on this?
About what?
You were trying to say something right now, like in your early 20s as a man, you should build up yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, when I was, in my 20s, yeah. In my early 20s, I like if I didn't want to be with one woman. One woman.
That's true.
I can imagine being with one woman when I was 18, 19, 20, 21. One woman? Hell no.
But this way, Otto, you know when someone is at the age of 20 to 25, that's why many people always engage in relationships. By the way, maybe when you're at your 30s, you always focus with your wife. Maybe I have to marry, you get. But right now, we just want to have
30
so many
is so
couples.
early.
It's so early. But I can say like right now I have to. This generation is very different. Right now I have just to focus with my life. No,
You can.
I can focus, but I just need that girl there to call me, hey baby,
No.
how are you? How are you doing?
Why
You
don't
know,
you
to
work
make
on
my day,
yourself?
to make my day
What
cool.
I never did none of that shit.
Yeah.
Get this point.
Get busy.
I never,
Get busy. You wouldn't
I
need
never-
me.
I'm busy.
I never needed none of that. I never needed none of that. I never needed none of that sucker shit.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. No. Nuh-uh. I didn't want a bunch of women around. I come see you, do what I gotta do, and I'm out. I don't want to. I don't want to go to the damn sushi barbecue and none of that shit. I mean, we go out every now and then, but as far as just being exclusive, the girls knew I wasn't exclusive. I mean, some of them did, some of them didn't, but there's too many women Capri when I'm young.
Right.
There's too many good-looking women. I
Yeah.
But
can't be with one woman. I knew I couldn't be faithful to one woman when I was 18 and 19.
Right.
Go ahead.
But you know, me I always feel like when you're in a true love, maybe you're in a true relationship, it can make you feel comfortable. Just imagine you have pressure, like rent is
There you go.
there. Maybe you don't have money. You need someone to call you like, hey baby, how you doing? They'll be like, oh my god, I'm doing fine. What about you? You just need someone to comfort you, by the way. Just imagine you're very single.
You don't have
you
friends
don't have
who
money.
can do that?
I don't need nobody.
I have friends, but you need that someone who can come,
But if
No,
you do
man,
that for yourself,
give you cool hug.
You
Like,
did
baby,
good to me,
you'll
but
be fine.
I want my.
you're cutting off. You're just
I was a savage, Capri.
Yeah.
I like when I was young. Man, I'm not saying it was good. I'm not saying it was good thing about shit. I don't no, I love that shit. I was doing that.
You're cutting
Oh,
off.
my
Newsom.
I'm cutting off. Okay, I'm cutting off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
Cutting off.
You can encourage yourself.
I actually like having 10 and 11 women at a time.
I can. But the problem is, you can find a girl. She can just judge you like this guy looks like he have money.
But you don't need their approval, Capri. Build up yourself.
But okay, I like.
Focus on that.
Okay, right now I can be maybe focused with my life,
Yeah.
focused to build my future. But
course.
you might get that girl. She's like, wow, I love you.
Just be like distraction.
You know, girls, they know how to pretend.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't meet with a girl and tell her like you can't for a girl tell you like I love money. Every girl they be like I don't love I don't love man's money. You know, I have my own money. I can't tell you to give give me money.
But you should definitely do that willingly.
1 month, 2 months to come, she be like do you have 500? They use this thing urgently. Can you have 500? Maybe you can send me right now urgently. I'm trying to focus to do 1 and 2 things. So please kindly, you see, that's where the problem always started. Like give me 500, 200 bob, 100 bob. And before she told you like I don't love money. I don't love asking men for money.
Right.
I have my own money. And maybe she'll be just there. You've already started falling in love because you haven't shown any red signs. Like I'm not going to stress you. So you find yourself already fall in love.
Don't you got a lot of women that come by the shop?
Yeah, there's so many.
But there you go. That's it.
You know, kids, let me say something. You can meet with a girl, by the way. You can meet the girl, you play with the girl, you love each other. The problem started where you take her to your place.
Okay, what happened?
You see, have you ever met with a girl and maybe you're in a 1 bedroom or you're in a bed sitter and she told you like, you know, me and my boyfriend we had to maybe to leave each other because we still live in a 1B. So like, hey, me I'm living in a bed sitter and you left your boyfriend because he's living in a 1B. You get? So once maybe you take the girl to the house, she like, hey, this house, no screen, no fridge, no oven. Like, man, how do you survive here? How do you survive here? You get? You just have only gas with flour.
Somebody asked Joby how she survived without a refrigerator.
Imagine you are taking a girl to your place and she's like, is this your place or your friend's place?
Right.
You're like, this is my place. For real?
Why would I take you to my friend's place? This is my place.
Imagine, kid, the girl, she's just in your house, but she can see everything you have. Right. Because you're in a bed sitter. You get? She just see the bed is just there. 1 gas is just there. A bucket with flies just there. Wow. You see?
You got the same, Capri. Where's your money going? I'll be saving my money to buy a few things. Where's your money going? You gotta save your money. What are you doing? What are you doing with your money? You gambling? Are you drinking? What are you doing?
You know the problem is, like I've said before, we are not from the same background, by the way. You can find you're the same age with someone, but maybe his parents have already given him like fridge,
but it doesn't really matter, Capri. It's like, what do you want to establish for yourself? It doesn't really matter where you come from. Some people come from a very wealthy family and they're going to actually be miserable in the future because they don't know how to invest or actually, finance their income.
Me, I'm okay, but the problem is girls.
So don't actually try and differentiate yourself with other people.
Everybody always wish to have a
and it will happen. It will happen.
Like, even okay, maybe it can be like
don't rush yourself. Don't pressure yourself because of your friends.
But
don't do that.
They can pressure you.
You don't have to take in the pressure. That's what I'm telling you.
Not even dining hall. No dining hall. You just eat from kitchen.
That's not going to be your tomorrow. It's not going to be your tomorrow, Capri.
But the problem is, even me, I know that's not my tomorrow. Me, I know I have future. But the problem is that girl.
Leave her. You
can tell her like today you are eating from kitchen. Today you are eating from kitchen or from pot because I don't have plates. But maybe 5 years to come, I love everything. But she's like, hey, I don't think so.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Beautiful women are born every day, so don't let it pressure yourself.
They are born every day, but the problem occurs when they meet with these other women. You get like you don't have to love someone who don't have.
The problem is you, Capri.
You
don't believe in yourself.
I'm here representing men association.
Also, you're trying to actually differentiate yourself with your peers.
Not really. Okay, Iwoton, according to me, I can feel like when I'm going to take you at my place, you
Okay.
are going to be comfortable with my place.
Okay.
You get
Mhm.
like even me. Okay, let me say like right now,
Yeah.
maybe I'm in a bed sitter.
Okay.
But I know like 2 to 3 years to come, maybe I'll be in my 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom. You get
Right. And
me.
it's never a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
by
But the
end of
problem
the
with the
day.
girls, you can't tell a girl like, babe, right now we have to chill in this bed sitter, sit in this bed. I don't have
Why
seat.
do you
I don't have
care
seat. I don't have sofa.
about-
You have to sit.
Why do you really care about those guys? Cut them off. Cut them off.
Don't, you know,
Cut them off. You're like, you're not for me.
they always cut themselves off. Because
That's
once
good.
once a girl she's at your place,
Yeah.
no oven, no fridge, no microwave. You just have only bed, so like you can just make stories from bed.
Yeah.
So you know, I should be like, I'm not going to survive here. You get? You'll be like, babe, are you going to? Are you coming to visit me
It's
next Friday?
possible if a
And she's
woman
like,
really
no,
loves
babe.
you.
But
But also that's a good thing because it helps you to know if the woman is real or not.
you know something
No,
good about
if
Kenyan
it's
girls. Like
genuine.
something I know about Kenyan girls.
Okay,
They
okay.
can't judge you the way you look. They always judge your house.
Really?
Exactly. Okay, like
Really?
okay, there's some people love to invest in their
See,
house.
every time a Kenyan girl, she don't believe what you just said. You're free.
Iwoton is not a I don't know. Are you a Kenyan girl? Iwoton, you are not a Kenyan. Like
What do you mean?
you
I'm
get like right
Kenyan.
now you can make girls they are understand but they can
I'm just like really applauded by that.
you like
What do you
some-
mean they judge you by your house?
like right now someone can see me
How's
with
that
stanners.
possible?
Okay, you can meet a you know like
What
each
if
and
you
every
live
day
in that house,
Yeah.
but you're really, really wealthy?
they want to see that
It doesn't
inside
really
that
matter.
house.
Maybe you have assets somewhere else.
They want you to show them the assets. I have 10 acres of land. I have but she'll tell you bring the title deed so that it can be lived.
Right.
I have a car, bring the notebook. You can't tell you have a land but it's for your father. That's not your that's not your asset.
Right.
You see?
The police say, can you bring the title deed? I
Bring the
can
title
see.
deed so that I can believe that you're very rich. Or a logbook. Or show me you're owning something like a business, you get?
But you know, also that's how women are created in a way.
You know Iwoton, I
Hypergamy
can't
is
judge
real.
you. I can't judge you like maybe okay. Someone can judge me the way maybe you already
Your
I am. You get
appearance,
like yeah.
okay.
There's some people who like to invest in themselves, but don't not in the
That's
house.
true,
You get
also.
you can find someone have a shoes
They
cost
look-
more than 5,000.
More than
Trousers
their
cost
rent,
more than
right?
5,000. But maybe when you get to his house,
Yes.
maybe
There's
even
nothing.
sleeping down, you get.
It's true, and it's very sad.
Yeah, so like guys nowadays they just want to they just want a place where they can be comfortable. So she can't judge you the way you look. She can be like, okay, let me try to push with this guy, but I want to know where.
It's like,
this guy
what do
came
you
from.
have?
Yeah,
and
what
I
do you
can
have?
say also, that's just
That's
how
why nowadays.
women are.
Nowadays, even when
Honestly.
you meet with a girl, 3 to 4 days, she'll tell you like, I want to visit you at your place.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
quick.
She wants to see, of course. And they always feel like they have to know that maybe when they met with their if
3
you're
to
going
4 days?
not even 4 days, even 1 day, like
You don't want to know where you live?
they don't want to waste time. They just want to know where you're coming from. That
That's so fast.
exactly. Do you have something where I can feel like I have a man?
Do they have their own place?
I don't know. Hostels maybe.
They have their own apartment?
You see, so you'll get a girl. She's like, you look cute, you look good. I love the way you look. But the problem is the girl will take the girl to your place.
You said hostel, so it makes sense if they're living in a hostel.
She always say like, I'm in hostels right now because of my parents.
So that makes sense because it's a girl in school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you think
As we're almost winding up.
do you think are you going to get the girls or not from school? Maybe these girls working class.
That's the type of girly one?
Yeah, men want a working class, but a working class in another way. Once a girl has money more than a man,
It's a problem.
it's a problem. She can even tell you to wash the utensils, clean the house. You get? Comb my hair, baby, comb my hair, scratch my leg, baby. You don't want. You get. You get.
Oh my
That's the problem with
God.
girls who
Who
have
have
good
money?
money. Yeah.
They'll disrespect you.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
And you know, most of the time we don't live when it gets maybe hard.
Uh-oh.
We live when it gets.
That sounds like Joby.
We only live when it gets disrespectful. We don't live when it gets hard. You get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So things are very
So,
hard. Right now, I can
You're
advise my
speaking for
men, broke men.
Oh.
Outside there. I'm not like saying that I'm broke, but
yeah.
I'm in a position where I'm trying. You get, and I have so many friends that are trying, and right now they're falling in relationship. After all, they're going through a lot.
Really.
Stress every
Oh my
corner.
gosh.
You get.
So
Once
sorry
you don't
about
have money,
that. But
even,
better days are coming. Don't give up
Yeah.
on yourself.
of course.
Better days are coming. But also focus on yourself, guys. Don't
But
focus on
there's
this lady.
another girl told me.
Yeah.
There's a time I met a girl and I was like, this is not my future right now.
Of course.
Like you have to wait to see me in the next 2 years to come in.
Yes.
And then she was like, do you know even these people, the conductors, the garbage collectors? These people, they used to say that they're going to be rich in future, but right now they end up doing garbage. They're collecting garbage.
That's what she
The
told you?
conductor. Yeah. So she was like, how am I going to believe you are going to make it in future?
Mm.
You get.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay, watch out, Mungu. Let God for us all. You get.
Right. I definitely
But
understand.
life is very tricky once a man don't have money. Baby.
Right.
I
Right.
agree with you. Like a man, if a man wants to date, he must be financially stable.
Has to establish himself, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's a lot for men. I know with women,
for real.
it's easy for us to express our emotion, talk about whatever you're going through. But a man also, is the way the society is actually
In the generation.
titled or labeled a man, you have to get it all together.
Yeah. Even
know,
this generation,
provide.
You gotta work on your mouthpiece, Capri. You gotta be manipulated. You gotta study women. You gotta know psychology. You gotta have money, so you gotta study psychology of women.
Right.
What makes a woman tick? So I studied that, and so that became a despot on that ass.
True.
Right.
But kid in Kenya,
became a despot.
if you want to date,
It's
if
really
you're a man
bad.
and you want to date, you must have money. Because if you're not going to have money and you're going to look for a girl who has money,
It's very hard.
she's just going to disrespect you. By the
It's
way.
true.
That's true. You get.
It's a fact.
So a man
I'm
must
trying
have
to
money.
teach you something, Capri. They won't worry about money in America than in Kenya.
Kid,
I go to
kid,
Kenya.
Kid, imagine you are in a position where you're in a position where
I'm not a bad guy no more, right? Once I get to Kenya, because I get to Kenya, I'm gonna be back in shape. I'm gonna show you something, right? I'm gonna do it one time. I'm gonna try to manipulate the mind, right? And they're not gonna know I have it. They're not gonna know I have any money. They're not gonna know I have any money.
But
I'm gonna show you something.
things are different, kid.
But
He'll
it's
show
gonna
you.
be for
When he comes, he'll show you.
Yeah.
entertainment purposes only. Because I don't want to have no bad karma. So I did all that.
Because kid, according to me, I know like
As
maybe.
you're winding up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me. Okay. Maybe you have a job. Maybe it gives you a salary of more than 200.
You want a relationship?
Your man
No.
doesn't have everything.
Okay.
You have right to tell me to wash everything, to wash utensils, clean the house, do everything
Okay.
you get.
Okay.
And I can't refuse because of the one who pay the rent.
I do
buy food,
everything.
take care of me.
Yeah.
Once you don't have money, you must be ready to be like a maid. Like you get.
House buy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As a man.
Mm-hmm. And there's some men who are doing that.
Of course, even 30% of Kenyan men, they do that because they don't have money.
Wow.
Yeah, for it.
I'm so sorry, guys. Honestly.
So many. I have encountered so many men.
Really?
Waiting for a lot and they're just waiting for their wives to bring food. Imagine a man waiting for your wife to ask your wife,
Are you
"Babe,
serious?
what are we going to eat for supper?" You can't ask your wife that if you haven't washed the utensils or maybe clean the house. You get?
That's not right. That's not masculinity, guys.
And it's right.
Not.
Because the girl, she's providing everything.
Okay, it makes sense, but it's not right. Like a man should be, a man.
I wish every girl they can be you, baby. They can be like you, baby.
What about me?
Because the way you are talking is
But
very,
also,
very-
it doesn't feel, because also I believe women also they love
But maybe
to feel
no,
the
right?
masculine energy. But actually, that's our last take, guys. It has been a very fun conversation, Capri.
For real?
You're amazing. I should definitely invite you again
I'm
with
really-
another good topic. But I'm really sorry
I'm
for what you had to go through. But
I'm
you
going through
know
a lot.
better.
Even I'm looking for someone who can spoil me. I can wash even the utensils and clean the house right now.
Really?
But no. I know I have future.
I understand. Oh, thank you. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what you need.
I always believe
To
in
know-
myself.
And it
right now I'm not
shows.
dating.
And you shouldn't.
I'm focused with my life right
As
now.
you should.
Yeah.
As you should. Like
For
100%.
For real.
You should focus on you.
Exactly.
And everything else will
I
chase
don't give
after you.
myself stress that.
What's your last take on our viewers at Neural Mosquito and all the silent listeners on YouTube, on Rumble, on BitChute? Tell them something.
Today, maybe I can just advise by the men.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a man outside there, you must be financially stable. Look for a good job, or not even for a good job. Just make good money. These guys without money, things is very very hard. Without money, things are very 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 hard. Yeah, so I can just advise them that look for money.
I love that.
Yeah,
Focus on yourself.
money solves 50% of your problems.
Alrighty, that's from the one and only Capry. It has been a very ecstatic conversation. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence here, and you're always welcome. You made my day. I think I'm gonna have a great week because I really enjoyed this show. Thank you, Mr. Newsom, for actually joining in. Definitely what he's saying really makes sense in regards to like a man should first establish himself and everything else will follow. Mr. Newsom, your last take as you're winding up.
Since I'm in here, Tom?
Yes, what's your last take?
My last take is always understand. Don't chase women. Chase success.
Yes.
Don't chase women. Don't chase women. Chase success. Then, once you become successful, the women to chase you because women don't want to struggle with the sad fact. Most women don't want to struggle with you. They want you at the finish line. They want you when you already complete the finish line. So, like I always tell my sons, don't chase women, chase success. Once you chase success, all the women will then chase you. You know, so you gotta be disciplined in your 20s.
Yeah.
But see, like I said, you know, I still chase women because I understood them. But I'm saying, but don't do it. If you're not really good at talking to women, you don't really have a good game and can talk to women. Because if you're funny, Capri, like you're funny, you gotta get women. Women like funny men. Because that's how you break down their barriers. If you can get them to laugh, then you can scheme on them. You gotta get them laughing. Then you can break down their barriers. But that's only gonna last for so long because then they're still gonna realize you're broke at the end of the day.
but I'm collecting that advice from you. Like you have to chase success first, by the way. At 20s, yeah, that's true key. That's true key, by the way.
Yeah, chase success. Don't chase women because, like you said, especially women are sadly more materialistic now. Like, what do you got? You ain't got no stove. You don't got no where you eating at, what you doing. So understand that, and then you get to choose from women once you become success. And you get to weed out all the gold diggers.
That is so true. Thank you so much, Mr. Newsom. And thank you everybody for joining us here and Let's Go with
Much love, family.
Thank you so much, Mr. Newsom, on a conversation today with the one and only Capry. Thank you. I had a great time today. I had a great show with you, and you're always welcome. Yes, family, and thank you for watching. The ones who are gonna watch this on Rumble Beach, all the silent listeners, you can also download our app on the Google Play Store. Get yourself amazing supplements. Beetroot, my favorite of the month. And remember to also download our app on the Google Play Store. It's super free. You can stream on the laptop or computer, the laptop or the iPhone if you actually can, to basically follow up the show that we always do have here on the Black Hot Fire Radio Network, media of the 21st century. Always talking about redefining conversation. But before I wind up, let's listen into the health and benefit of ashwagandha.
Discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground into a pure organic powder, ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or take it in capsule form as prescribed by a healthcare professional. Whether you're looking to balance your stress levels, boost your immune system, or enhance mental clarity, ashwagandha offers a natural solution. Experience the benefits of ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Trust nature. Trust ashwagandha. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
For $23.90, your mosquito is saying, bring Capry back again. You were ton. Capry we get. Have a good time, family. Thank you for joining. Remember, you are the change you need to see in the world. Sending you too much love and light. Take care.
I knew they were gonna laugh. I knew they were gonna laugh. Capri could say, you get.